And then, do you mind if I ask how much you make on Social Security?
I make $11.75.
And so that's pretty tight, even living in a van.
Yeah, it really is. And with all the maintenance that I've done on the van in the last 2 years, my emergency fund was gone.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. Today we're meeting David. Hi David, how are you?
I'm fine, Bob. Thank you.
Good. And you're in a real nice setup here. You've got a really nice Dodge van and a trailer that's a home built trailer.
Home built, yes.
And are you using the trailer to live in or storage?
It's just storage. Yeah, it carries everything I don't want in the van, so there's always room in there.
Right, and that's the thing. If everything goes in the van, gets pretty crowded.
In and out gets boring and tedious.
Yeah. So yeah, having a trailer that you're pulling, that's a very good thing.
Yeah.
How long have you been on the road?
2.5 years.
2.5 years?
I started 2.5 years ago, right after the RTR in 22.
And what do you think so far?
Wouldn't change it. I wouldn't quit for the world.
Really?
No.
Cool.
No, it's great. It's a great life.
And have you had a lot of problems, or just been fairly smooth sailing?
Fairly smooth sailing. That is an '89 Dodge,
right.
And I've gone through everything but the motor, but it seems to be fine. So
right,
that'll come up sooner or later. But so far, living out here is no problem.
Yeah, those old Dodge engines, they're very, very good. They made some of the better engines.
It's got a 360, and everybody tells me that's the best they ever made.
Yeah, very solid engine.
I believe it.
Yeah, and obviously it is, because it's working well for you.
And that's a high top, 20-inch high top.
Right.
It's a old veterans transport van.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great. And so 2.5 years ago, why did you make the decision to go on the road?
My late wife passed 3 years ago in May. And then we had this and was traveling in it. And after that, no place felt like home anymore. But this did. And it has been ever since.
Very, very good. Well, do you mind if we take a look around?
Sure.
Let's do that.
Okay.
All right, folks, we'll go ahead and take a look around inside. Okay, so tell us a little bit about your van. You said it's an '89 Dodge.
An '89 Dodge with a 20-inch high top.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, it's great. I had to add windows in. And it was completely gutted when I bought it, so everything in it I've put in and built it.
So that's really the way to do it.
Yeah.
And it looks like you got quite a lot of solar.
I've got 500 here and 500 on the trailer, 300 amp hours of lithium batteries in each one.
Wow, that is very, very good. So you basically have all the power you need all the time.
Always, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That makes life a lot better.
Oh, smooth.
Smooth sailing.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look inside.
Okay.
Well, you've done a really nice job inside here.
See, this has a full roll cage in it. And
oh, wow.
All this is attached and built onto the roll cage. Makes it very solid.
And you added that in?
Yeah.
And just for the safety's sake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. I love the color. You know, a lot of guys just don't have much of an artistic touch, but you sure do.
Well, like I told my late wife, picked all this out, and I love it as much as she did.
Yeah.
So it'll stay until it rots off the wall.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So this is all closed. This is all closed. Everything is up there. Got a 2-burner cooktop. I can do most of my cooking inside, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And in bad weather, that's a very good thing.
Yeah, very handy. These were a set of furniture that we had and incorporated them in the build. All these shelves the shelf wood is all remnants of that 4-piece set of furniture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty minimal build.
Yeah. Oh, it was. Right.
Yeah. Used furniture and
right.
And that's very handy.
This is the old front seat that came from there. I did some trading at Van Aid 2 years ago. I built a young man a trailer or a table and got that swivel chair, and it's been a lifesaver. I love it.
Yeah.
But I figured out this would fit in the aisle here, so I kept it. I sat back here out of the sun. These pictures were my wife's. They came from a friend of ours in Ajo, Arizona that painted those.
Very pretty.
Ellie Parton, yeah. Worth keeping.
Yeah.
Of course, you got to have spices. You got to have coffee.
Yes.
Got to have coffee.
You have to think, yeah, you got to have coffee.
And this overhead is just a conglomeration of storage. This is plates and utensils. This is miscellaneous catch-all drawer. And this is utensils and silverware.
Right.
Pots and pans under there.
There's your water.
Six of those jugs fit under there.
Oh, wow.
I own 10 of them total, so I can carry 30 gallons of water.
That's very nice.
Yeah, well, it's handy.
Yeah, yeah.
Very
That lets you go out and stay out. And
yeah.
not have to run into town all the time.
It's a good 2 weeks, no problem wasting water.
And you know, you've got quite a bit of food over your top top there, and so you can stay out for the whole 2 weeks.
Yeah, you'll see in the trailer about food.
Yeah. So, and here's your bed.
Yeah, it is an 8-inch memory foam.
Mm-hmm.
I built it that low so my feet touched the ground when I sat on it.
Yeah, that's
Had
nice.
to have that. It's comfortable. Head space is no problem anywhere.
Yeah.
I think it's like 6 foot.
It's got to be.
Yeah. And I just cram stuff everywhere. You can see these bars and this light fixture makes a good place to store everything.
You bet.
And I use a Mr. Buddy under your direction.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever leave it on without ventilation.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Never do that.
That's life and death.
And don't sleep with it on.
Yeah.
Never.
I agree.
Yeah. All this is just built out of scraps I've got off of jobs that I did.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got something and you made use of it.
This is a 54 quart.
That's nice.
Bodega. It's dual zone, but I just have it on fridge.
Right.
Not much in there. But cold drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to have a cold drink.
All my solar equipment is Renogy products.
Yeah, they make good products. Really good for the price.
Yeah.
Exceptional. For the
I finally
price.
learned to fuse everything properly.
Yeah.
I've got a 300 or 3,000 watt inverter under the bed.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the batteries are too.
So you've done really an amazing job. This is, it's the whole house fit into a tiny, tiny space.
Yeah, and it's buku's of room for one person.
It is.
It
Yeah.
was enough room for 2 of us
Right.
at the point, but especially just me now.
Yeah. Right. When you're alone. So do you have any social media that people can follow you on and learn more about you?
I have a YouTube channel called David in the Desert.
So go check that out, folks. As soon as you're done with this video, go check it out.
Appreciate it if they would.
Yeah. And you mentioned that you have helped people with their builds. Do you still do that?
Oh, yes. Yes, I've got one scheduled right now. As a matter of fact, I've got a lady friend just a mile away from here that just bought a cargo trailer, and we're gonna convert it for her.
Nice.
Yeah. I've helped several, but well, the van builds for Howa, 2 years at Van Aid, helping people out.
Right.
Yeah, I've done a little bit of solar for some of the friends too. So this is a WeBoost. It helps me stay online.
So you mentioned that you're on the job up in Asher. So how are you supporting? You're on Social Security.
Yeah.
And then, do you mind if I ask how much you make on Social Security?
I make $11.75.
And so that's pretty tight, even living in a van.
Yeah, but yeah, it really is. And with all the maintenance that I've done on the van in the last 2 years, my emergency fund was gone. And that's why I took the camp host job.
Right.
So now I'm on top again.
Right. Exactly. And
Yeah.
I've known a lot of people did just that.
Yeah.
Went as far as they could. Savings got a little low. They just real quick got a job and built it back up.
You have to do it.
You have to do it.
You got to at least have wrecker money.
Yeah. So that's living on that on 1175. That's real cheap. That's good living.
It's easy to do that here.
It is.
Like I said earlier, I've been on the road 2.5 years, and I've never paid for RV spot.
Right. So it's just all boondocking.
BLM, National Forest.
All right. Let's take a look at your trailer.
Okay.
So this is a home built trailer.
Home built trailer on a utility trailer. Yeah.
You just had a trailer, so you built a
Built a big old box on it.
box, just literally a box.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got a awning on it, a awning on the van.
And solar on it.
Yeah, and I've got 500 solar there, same as in the van with the same batteries. If you don't want people to remember you, don't put flamingos on the side of your rig. That's what they remember instead of me in the van.
Right.
So we got just a few trinkets on this side. I'll slowly fill it in.
Nice.
I get all these at Gila Bend at the Conoco station.
Oh yeah.
They're from Mexico. That's the surprise on everybody. It's a 5 cubic foot deep freeze.
Oh well, that is a surprise. That's why you need 1,000 watts.
Yeah, I've got a 1,000-watt inverter that runs it just fine.
Yeah.
And I'm carnivore, so that's full of meat.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, it helps me take advantage of sales.
Right.
So that's how I can afford it.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
you learn how to. And another point, this is my porta potty.
This is right. So this is your bathroom.
This is also the bathroom.
Right.
Yeah. So I got this whole shelf is fishing tackle. This is all solar stuff. This is just my Craftsman tool set, miscellaneous. That's all my green tanks that I refill for propane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So everything is really well organized, and you know where everything is, basically.
Basically, I can dig 2 minutes and find anything.
Right. That is really nice.
And I've got 300 amp hours of lithium batteries in here.
So you have a total of 600,
Yeah.
1,000 watts and 600 amp
Yeah.
hours.
One of these days I'm going to tie them together and be able to run the air conditioner on it. And other than that, it's just storage. I mean, I've got when you try to do build outs for people, you got to have your tools with you. And it has worked out really well.
Nice fold down table here.
Yeah, that's my wash station. I've got a little bit of carrying space on the front. I centered that box right in the middle of it.
Right. So you can see this is just a cargo trailer. That not a cargo trailer, a utility trailer.
Yeah. This table and all this wood I found on a pile in New Mexico they had thrown away.
Yeah.
It came out of an old RV.
Really sweet setup. So you probably don't have a whole lot invested in the whole rig.
Oh no.
Do you mind if I ask how much you paid for the van?
The van wasn't running when I bought it. I gave $800 for it.
Wow.
It was a super deal. The guy had changed out the injectors in the throttle body fuel injection and forgot to he didn't put the bottom O-rings on. And it just flooded everything. I couldn't, the mechanic said, don't even try to start it. There's too much gasoline in the oil. So that's all it took to get it running.
O-rings and then drain the oil and start over.
Change the oil and start over.
Yeah. Nice. So,
and other than that, I haven't done anything but put tires on it.
Wow.
Well, I've gone through the transmission, the rear end, everything but the motor.
And you can do that yourself.
Yeah, a lot of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's really nice to get an older rig that you can work on. That becomes very cheap.
Yeah, it helps. It sure does.
Yeah. Sometimes you've got an older rig you have to pay someone to work on. Then that's a different story.
It is different. Yeah.
And how about the trailer?
The trailer. I built this box on another old trailer that fell apart, so I bought this utility trailer for $700. Put that box on it. I probably got $700 in the box.
Right.
Because it's 4-inch walls with insulation.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's house built.
Right. It's you build a little house.
I didn't know any better at the time. I might have lightened it up a little bit, but anyway, yeah, it serves a good purpose. I got the solar panels, Santan Solar.
I love them.
Yeah, me too. Those came off of eBay.
So these are probably all used panels.
All used panels.
Right.
Yeah.
$50 each.
Yeah.
$50 each. My goodness.
T250s are $50. Yeah. Unless you buy a pallet, and you can get them for 25.
Yeah. So you've got by far less than 4,000 in your build here. Does that be fair?
Oh, that'd be real fair.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're probably under 3.
Yeah. It's possible.
Yeah. Yeah. When you're handy.
Yeah. The solar's where most of the money come in.
Yes.
On top of that, not the build, of course.
Yeah. The inverters, the controller.
Yeah. The batteries.
Hard to get that used.
Yeah. I tried used. I wouldn't recommend it.
No. That's one place you don't skip.
They're usually wore out. That's why they're giving them away.
Right. So David, tell us again your YouTube so people can go and visit you and learn more.
My YouTube is David in the Desert.
Go there, folks, right now and check it out. I think you'll be really glad you did.
I just uploaded a video this morning.
Good.
About the campsite I was at last night.
Nice.
Yeah.
So David, thank you so much for sharing your home with us. Really, really impressive. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob.
So folks, if you got anything out of this, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.